Alright, what's up all y'all cigar box guitar gurus? Sitting out here in the shop, playing a little ditty here and there. Got to have fun, man. Been working hard the past couple weeks. Whew, and it's been hot. Lord, it's been hot. Anyways, just sitting here playing this old brick house. I'm gonna set that down a minute. I've been working on this, this deadwood tobacco box for my buddy. Finally got my shipment in. Got to see Big Giddy. Got these here. Let me take one out. Them things is shiny. Ooh, look at that gold. I think that's gonna look alright right there with that. Get some of that light off. There you go. You can see that. Look, it kind of matches pretty good there. Got that. Got me some gold button straps. Strap buttons. Yeah, strap buttons. Got me a bunch more tuners. Some more jacks. Bunch more tuners. I was getting low on tuners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets of tuners. Reckon I figure on being busy. Jacks, buttons. Got me some covers. Ain't gonna use those right now. Some more of them. I forget which them's 27 millimeters piezos. Check this out. Got some of them big ones. Some 41s. All them things is big. Little fat boys. But I also got something. I've never used one of these. I've inset my own pickups before, but I've never used one of these. I think this is the Wicked Bucker. Just the old flat humbucker. We're gonna set that somewhere in there, wherever that neck comes through. That right there. It's gonna be just off of the picture down there, just off of it. That's gonna be fun. But it's one of them flat ones. You just attach it to the top, right up under your strings. And I'm gonna put it in the neck position. And it comes with this package. I just went ahead and bought the whole package. I mean, it's got wires. I doubt I'll use them wires, but got some pots. No chicken head knobs there. I like those. Speaking of chickens, you hear that thing hollering? 4 o'clock this morning. No resistor. We got to solder and wire all that up. This is gonna be fun. I've never used one of these sets before. I've always just kind of made my own. That come with a jack. Hey, that's cool. I don't have to bust in my new order of jacks. There we go. Put this somewhere safe. You don't want to muss her up. These little wires can be ticky. However, these wires are bigger than them ones they put on the piezos. Them things, man, I have to take them off. I don't know why I don't just order piezos without the wire and put them on there myself. I just wait till they get here and take them off and put new ones on. Those things are angel hair. I can't, make it go cross-eyed. But anyways, we got this here box. I've got it. Got my stabilizers in the bottom, my riser. I got another one. Oh, it's attached to the neck. But it's gonna look something like this. Oh, got the riser and stabilizer in them. Put a screw here and a screw here. That's what actually touches the bottom of the box. So when it goes in there like that, yeah. I don't want to glue anything to the box because I want to be able to take the neck out. But I've got the, yeah, here's the fretboard. Fretboard is did up. I ain't put the frets in it yet because I got to glue it to the neck. It's been a long week, y'all. Hadn't even been in here for a minute. Hey. But that's where we at. That's what we're doing. Got all these good stuff. So now I got to, y'all, my shop looked like whodunit. I moved a bunch of stuff around again so I could get more light and get to my stuff better from standing at the table. So everything's disheveled again. You know, live and grow. Grow and learn. But, yeah. Last video was catching up. That's what I called it, but I feel like I'm doing more catch up now than I was then. Let's do a little improv here. Sometimes, especially first thing in the morning, my fingers don't do what they're supposed to, but hey, we're going to give it a shot. This is just based on a regular old blues lick. There's no... The reason I want to do this for you is because I want you to see how simple it is to put your own little twang in there. There's no reason why you can't just sit down in front of a TV, like I said before, get on YouTube and find you a backing track, whatever you're tuned in. This one's tuned in E. And find an E backing track and play with it. But sometimes you can strum, do your bass line, and do a little fill in all with one run. And this is what I like to do with this one. It's a little choppy, but once you get the feel of it, you can throw it in there. But we're going to start with open E. So you got your bass line right there. And that establishes not only your tempo, but it establishes that blues feel. And notice I'm just running up and down the neck right here between the 3rd and the 5th fret. That's all I'm doing. And then you want to hear where it ends off. So you can go down here and bar your next chord. Yeah. So just put it together. And this is, I just sit here and play this. I don't put any pattern to it or nothing. I just listen to it. And 90% of the time, I'll be zoned out. And I'll sit in my recliner and have this thing lean back here and I'll just be playing that. And nothing is set in stone. There's no music written to this. It's just something that I play. And it kind of wakes your fingers up. And the more you play it, number one, the better your fingers are going to get. But you get your strumming and your picking or your plucking pattern to work together. So it just plays like this. Down here. But you see, I didn't do anything the same twice. But all you're doing to wake your mind up and get your fingers and your hands to work right is all you're doing is basically when you learn a scale on a guitar, you learn to kind of go up and down. And you can stutter that and stop that and open it up wherever you want to inside that pattern. Because the pattern is going to be in your chord. But on these 3 strings, it's all in one spot basically. Now you can walk this thing down the neck until you get down here to your octave, which is the 12th fret. But this is just easy phrasing. So if you're listening to a song, and you can't really play anything on the YouTube where you get struck down for copyright, but if you got something playing, all right, so I'm going to establish that with this. Now, what does your mind tell you to do? You're hearing that over and over again. And all you're doing is learning a little phrasing. So anytime somebody's playing in the key that you're tuned to, and if you learn your fretboard, you can play it in any key. But since this is just an open E, we're going to stay right here. But if you're hearing that low riff, that bass line, you can just add in whatever you want to. See? Just like that. And all that's doing is teaching your brain to slow down long enough to hear the phrasing. When you're listening to something besides, I don't know, like a heavy metal or something, where they're just tearing up the fretboard the whole time, most times everything's just kind of laid back and you're just getting in there and grooving with it. You don't want to override anything. The more licks you put in there, first off, the more discomforting it's going to be for somebody that's listening for the music. You're not making music then, you're just talking. It's like having a conversation with somebody that won't shut up. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be trying to put lead in everywhere. And you want to break the phrase. That way you can come back in on a chorus or you can come back in on a verse. You don't want to just keep on going. You just want to learn little phrases and put them in there. Keep it simple. The longer you go with small phrasing, the more you can put together, but it's not overriding the music. So this is my little thing that I do when I'm sitting there. Now, when I'm coming up here and playing this bass, that's just to establish in my brain what it is. You don't have to go back to that. That just helps you keep up where your phrasing's at. So you can establish that and then keep it in your head. No, 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 no. I'm just playing a phrase and leaving it. Not overbearing. Just make sure when you're walking to the next one that it makes sense where you're ending that note. And that's it. Anyways, that's just what I do for fun, y'all. All it does is keep my fingers up to date, trying to keep them where they can play good. They ain't the greatest in the world, but I have fun. Anyways, that's what I got. I'm going to finish this here cigar box guitar. I'm going to put it together. I got most of it done. Been a long week. Got to get it together. Got to get the electronics in it. Start playing it. Alright, well, that's all I got. Y'all come back and see me. If you got anything you want to talk about, put it down there in the comments below. Something you hadn't seen before, or something you need more instruction on, or something like that. Just put it down there. I'll figure it out. We'll make a video on it. Alright then. Well, bye.